So I've got my bag packed, I've got my sleeping bag, I got my trekking permit, and I'm off for a trek for a few days. Who knows where I'll end up. So enjoy. So this is where my trek starts. I'm in Nepal and I've just got off the bus. I'm off now to a little town called Goropani. Should take about 20 minutes, 30 minutes. It's about 3 kilometers. Got to walk along the roadside, but as you can see, just come off the roadside and already the scenery is looking nice, looking quiet. No cars, no pollution. So I'm a few clicks into the walk now. It's pretty strenuous and I put my t-shirt on. But there seems to be like little guest houses all along the way. Nice little one here, another little one over there. Prayer flags out. Namaste. There's the sign to Ghorepani. I'm not going to make it today, but it's beautiful. Perfect temperature now. I need a stick, I need a walking stick. Take that one for now. Don't think anyone will mind. You can start to see where they're having to make levels 3 foot, 4 foot wide to make use of the slope, and then down this side it's quite flat. Into the wilderness now. It's nice. We've just been following this river, so I can hear the water just flowing as I'm walking along. You can only just see the river over there. It's very rural, but we're still on a road, so people can actually drive up here. Some nice places overlooking the valley as well. So it's a slow ascent all the way. As you can see, I've just come up here. I've got to go up these steps and I've got this on my back and it's about 4:30. And as you can see, the clouds are rolling in. So I'm going to have to start looking for a guest house soon. Just have to finish my biscuit. So there's a couple of places down here next to the river. There's one here, but I don't know if it's open. It looks a bit abandoned. Yeah, I was going to check out this get together hostel, but it's abandoned. There's another place around the corner. Got to keep going across these little bridges. This is where you do your bungee jumping. What's that on the floor? So there's a guest house up here. So you can just see there's a pretty cool waterfall over there. I think this looks like the place for me. Wow. Tikka Hunga Guest House. So I've checked in here, room number 114. The price is very low. They make their profit off the food. I didn't even bother asking how much it was because it won't be expensive. Anyway, I'm going to unpack my stuff, get my sleeping bag out, and then I'll go downstairs and hang out in the cafe for a while. And then I'll be in bed at 8:30. So this is where I spent my first night. Pretty cool place. Sun's just coming up. It's pretty cold, but I had a really good sleeping bag and I was really warm. Apparently I've got about a 6 kilometre walk and we're at 1500 metres, but I'm going up to 3000 metres and it takes about 7 hours and it gets colder. I'm gonna get something to eat downstairs. There's a family downstairs. Anyway, checking out. This is the dining area. So I'm going that way. That's what we call a Sherpa. I need one of those. So I'm checking out. The guy says be careful, he says it gets a bit slippy, but it looks okay, it's quite dry at the moment. This guy's got shorts on, he must be freezing his kneecaps off. So it's a slow 6 or 7 hour hike now, uphill like this. Wish me luck. I'm doing it, it's a struggle. I've only been doing it for 5 minutes. I've already had to take my body warmer off. This looks like some kind of tomb or mausoleum on the side of the mountain. It came to 1,300 rupees, that guest house. I had some soup last night, some garlic soup, and quite a good breakfast this morning. Had a bit of the liquor last night, the local moonshine. So 1,300 rupees is not bad. Room, board, food. I'm out of breath. Another mausoleum and another layer comes off and the view just gets more astounding, but it's a steep ascent. We got the first glimpses of the glaciers. You can just see the mountains up there. Nice. How long do you think it took them to carry this? It's very heavy, yeah?
Yeah, heavy.
And they carry all the way up the mountain.
Yeah.
Must have taken them a week. So I'm just having a little pit stop. I've just ordered some fried rice and this is the view I've got to eat my lunch. I've just filled up my water bottle from the tap over there. I've got a small bottle of chlorine and I put 1 drop, and in about 30 minutes it should be okay to drink. Tastes a little bit like a swimming pool water, but it should be okay, should be clean. Just made it to a little waterfall, but we seem to be going down and close to the water and it's very slippy. So I can see the path is going up the hill now, there's little bridges. It's just a shame that it's so cold. It's a fantastic place for swimming. So we're about 2,500 meters up now and we're going down and it looks like we've got to go up again. I can see a stream down here. So we've got to go down into a little dip, into a little valley and then back up again. It's getting strenuous. Wow. Hopefully it's not too far now. My shoulders are killing me. Have a little breather. We're right up in the clouds as well. And it's cool, cold. My fingers are cold anyway. Another 30 minutes to Goropani. As you can see, it's snowing. Let's just have a look at this. Crystal clear water. It's going to be cold tonight, but at least I got my big winter sleeping bag and I'll sleep like a baby tonight. So we just made it to Ghorepani and this is a checkpoint and it's very, very cold and it's a lot higher. Good morning. Gosh, it's so cold here. We're right up now. You can see all the glaciers, all the snow-capped mountains, all the windows steamed up. It is so cold. So this is it. This is Goropani. This is the view what you come for. Check that out. Gosh, it's cold, but the sun's coming up over there. I'm gonna start getting down now. Just take it easy, start moving back down to about 1,500 meters. I think this is the last guest house with the view of the mountains, the Hotel Hilltop. Super view guest house. Ah, that's nice and warm when you step into the sunshine. What a view. You can see as the sun's starting to shine on top of the roof, all the ice melting into water and dripping off the side, dripping off the roof. So thanks for visiting Goropani. It's so cold when you step into the shade. but the sun's coming up over the mountains over there, and it's a lot easier going downhill. And that hotel, that guest house where I stayed last night, the water in the pipes had frozen, so there was no hot water, just a bucket that had been there for a few days of ice cold water. Seen a few Snickers wrappers. So yeah, so if you want to go to Goropani without a map, you can just follow the trail of Snicker wrappers. So down here we have the buffaloes. Pretty essential out here when you're so far away from the town and the city. So they rely on these buffaloes for milk. Ugh. Just chilling in the sun, aren't you? Much easier going down. It's easier to film as well while you're going down. So you might see a bit more footage going down than going up. Like some kind of shrine. Where are we? There's a sign here. So it says 1.5 hours to Goropani, and I've not been walking 1.5 hours coming back downhill, so it's faster going down, definitely. Aye, okay.
You get from river.
Oh, this is from the river?
Yeah.
Oh, so this is from the water. Okay.
Drink some tea. My name is Indra. Kumari restaurant.
Kumari. And this is where he keeps warm, by his fire. And he's making me a cup of masala tea. We're back down now to the point where we first saw the glaciers just popping up over the mountains there, but it's a bit cloudy, but temperature's good now again. It's very colourful here. Got everything here. I wonder if they've got baked beans. I'm getting back into civilization now. I can hear like car horns and motorbike horns in the distance, but it's lunchtime now and I'm starting to get peckish. Oops. So I've just stopped for a spot of lunch at the Prem Kumari restaurant. Can have a plate of Momos, and I've got a bottle of Coke. But this woman's certainly very resourceful. I think those are pumpkin seeds, what she's drying out. Some kind of herbs. But she's got it going on here. Everyone's very self-sufficient up here. They have to be, because it's such a hike back down to the next village again. They're pretty tasty Momos. She's made these herself. She even made the skin inside. It's got chicken. Like a ravioli is probably the closest thing in Europe. But they're nice. Ended up going back up the mountain to Goropani. So luckily I found the path again. One of the farmers up there guided me. Wow. So you can see they stack all the firewood underneath the house to keep it dry and to last them through winter. But we're definitely back on the right path again. I'd like to know who built these stone steps. Must have taken them years to carve out the path and build these steps, because they look like they've been built by hand. There's no cement, but they're all pretty solid. Back by the river, this bridge is shaking, it's bouncing. So I'm assuming that this bridge was built by the Gurkhas. I guess that's who's built a lot of these paths and bridges around the Gurkhas. This is the Shankar guest house. I think they're missing the boom. Namaste. So I've just checked out of that place, the Green View. Not a bad place. We've just got a short trek now. I've had a hearty breakfast, a couple of coffees, and this is the road here. Slow walk down, take it easy. Last day of the trek. I just passed a guy there. I think he was drunk. It's only 9 o'clock in the morning. I think he's been on the Roxy. I'm almost back down on ground level now, back down by the river, not far till we get to the main highway, and then it's the end of the journey. Right down on ground level now, back down into civilization. Oops, that doesn't look very safe. As I say, back to civilization. So you can just see the glaciers up there, right down on the ground level. Anyway, we're right at the end now. We're in Nepal almost. I hope you enjoyed that video. Don't forget to click on like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.